Can you remember waking up in the middle of a dream and then consciously trying to fall back asleep to return to it? For many of us, our fantasy world consisting our desires is unattainable, other than within our imagination. Yet still, years are spent pondering the what-ifs, the regrets, specifically imagining a separate ideality even though it isn't real. Or is it? Avoid pain, pursue happiness, a simple prioritization system bound integrally to a metaphorical sociality, meaning its flaw is that the strongest emotions can only be experienced in response to an external source. One method of pursuit is attempting to alter the world to better suit one's desires. However, if that is perceived to be impossible, we attempt to escape reality, or as of now, create a new one. Let me introduce you to VR. Through anonymity and freedom, VR has become the vehicle capable of eradicating the inherent social disparity our modern-day society has normalized. An inherent social inequality is ingrained into every one of us at conception. Human characteristics by nature are footholds for assumptions and prejudgments to take place. Things like height, age, physical fitness, ethnicity, and attractiveness are all considerations evaluated prior to every interaction, both subconscious and conscious. These factors, while many of them listed are out of your control, largely determine an individual's opportunity and chance at success in almost every social interaction. However, through a virtual reality, the possibility of a more blurred equality draws nearer and nearer. However, this possibility, like anything else, comes with a price, but we might touch on that later. For now, let's focus on the relevant desire. If both the best and worst emotions are brought about by external factors to oneself, more specifically other people, then an individual's mental well-being is largely dependent on their experiences with said other people. Further, if the likelihood of a successful experience is based largely on factors out of their control, an individual's mental well-being could be partly, if not mostly, at the mercy of its predetermined traits and external environment. An alternate reality, especially a virtual one, drastically changes the opportunity at a successful social interaction, thus making a fairer chance more accessible. With $500 and a Facebook account, you can get a glimpse, or with $5,000 and an index, you can get a feel for what VR really has to offer. Regardless, fulfilling these prerequisites allows for an access to endless virtual experiences without most of the physical limitations and costs of their equivalents on the physical Earth. There is no other medium as convenient, instant, and immersive as VR when it comes to the ability to instantly interact in a social setting with people across the world in ways that are simply impractical in our current reality. From the heavily scrutinized social behemoth that is VR chat, to breathtakingly immersive titles to best experienced alone, there is an assortment of experiences already popular in VR, yet it's unknown to most that unlike many other areas of technology, the VR hardware itself is leagues ahead of its software counterpart. We have fully programmable haptic feedback suits, gloves that make you feel a resistance when touching objects, 4K displays per eye, movement platforms, and motion tracking so responsive you'll prefer it to your perception of yourself in reality. But the software meant to utilize this hardware at its full potential is seemingly incomplete, or should I say, existent but lacking unification. Here's a quick summary of some software that could be more relevant to the creation of VR content than initially anticipated.
This is called diffusion, a text-seeded image generator capable of artistic creativity exceeding the human imagination.
Dalle E2, a tool with the means to perceive the context of the data and illustration consists of using it to alter the specifics of existing scenes based on a single command.
Pifu HD, an AI technology that can turn 2D images into 3D models, thus allowing for object-oriented environmental exploitation like never before.
15.ai, a text-to-speech generator that uses less than 2 hours of audio data and less than a minute of processing time to generate the tailored voiced audio clips you just listened to.
You see where I'm going with this. We're at the point where the technology fully exists to create a VR environment from nothing but verbal commands. The environment could have stunning visuals, AI NPCs to converse with, and quite literally anything else you could ask for. We've even proven it's no longer necessary to hire unique artists or voice actors, and now that you've seen the efficiency of their replacements, why would you want to? All that's left is to string all this software together and provide an interface to use them. With that, you would have the most immersive, unique, and massively replicable experience in existence. AI might not be as contextually creative in the way humans are, but as AI becomes more indistinguishable from humans when taking on certain roles, the potential benefits for the mental health of individuals are extraordinary. However, so are the potential negative ramifications. But what about that interrupting?